tell me about the world. Not today. It's springtime, and they're knocking baseballs around fields, and kids are trying to hit curveballs.
Bottom of the 8th. 2 men on, 2 men out. Down by 2. The crowd is on its feet. The pitcher comes set and fires.
Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Marco Chavez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Digging in the switch hitter, Michael King, and it's chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. He hasn't looked like himself at all lately. You know, he's really struggled. I'm watching him drop his hands. You can see that his timing is off. He's really searching and trying to figure out why he's struggling so bad.
Ready now for the Marlins, Michael Malloy. 9-1-2 due up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left field. King moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael King. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Seared down the first baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Number 8.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Rolando Bruno, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-1 home. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
There's the 2-1 home. And now the runner's trying for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Edward Otto would be next. He pulls this one into right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. King waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Henry Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rodriguez.
Now the payoff pitch home. That's lifted the other way out to left. King has a read on it, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom. Leading off the inning, Michael King, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Rex Wise. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. King giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael King, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy.
High and deep to center field. Schuster racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
First baseman number 23. Daniel.
There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last... His name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make his case for draft consideration. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. A player looks to follow up his efforts at the plate with a demonstration of solid defensive fundamentals. At the major league level, the defensive standard is near perfection. This prospect looks to deliver as clean a performance as he can. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day 1 between the prospects from the Central region and those representing. Coming to the plate now, Peter Ortiz, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Dozier is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Coming to the plate now, Austin Dozier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
That's the kind of a bat that could launch a career. Here he is in front of Major League scouts, and he bombs an RBI triple. That, folks, is called rising to the occasion. Good for him.
So striding in, Robbie Cruz, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. Drilled to the right side. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Ready for another chance? Austin Dozier. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. One run is in. Throw comes to second. And he is thrown out trying for the double, but he'll get credit for... Digging in once again, Austin Dozier. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
And a great thing about that, AB, aside from him clutching up and driving in a run, it's what he did with 2 outs in the inning. That speaks volumes about a kid's mental toughness right there, and the scouts are definitely going to take note of that.
Ready once again, Robbie Cruz. He singled his last time up.
Robbie Cruz.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ishikawa moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The West Stars lead this one 7-0. Digging in to try it again, Henry Cabrera. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 0-1 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Last half of the 5th coming up. Striding in once again, Albert Ishikawa. Driscoll at third. Cortez over at second. Ortiz is over at first with 1 away. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. 1 there. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Now at the plate, Austin Dozier. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, and scouts are going to really like this at that. So many young players want to do too much with a pitch, trying to pull everything, but he waited until the ball was deep in the zone, and he went with it to the opposite field. It's great to see a youngster who uses the whole field up there. I think that's what every major leaguer needs to learn.
And the run is in to score from second. Ready for another shot now, Charles Hampton. And their runners at the corners now.
Charles Hampton.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Scooped up, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Andy Cortez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Bryant stands at first with one out. Hit on the ground out to short. Lee to second for one. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get one. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Austin Dozier. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Now a drive out to the gap in right center.
Find the ball.
The third now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Triples are rare in any game, but they're really rare in the Topps Amateur Showcase. Talk about rising to the occasion. He's got to be pumped because he knows better than anybody that these scouts would love to have a guy that can produce like that in their lineup.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 1.
Digging in now, Charles Hampton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 0-2 delivery. Chopped weakly up the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Justin Mitre. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Justin Mitre.
The 2-1 home. Hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the West region and the prospects representing the East. Ryan Stout, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Leading off the inning, DeAndre Spencer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
DeAndre.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Austin Dozier. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Austin Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So stepping in, Austin Dozier, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ornelas leads off first with one away. He's running. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Now a throw to first doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run.
Leading off with the East prospect.
Digging in, Will Dobbins. He's thus far. Back up the middle, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. Now at the plate, Oliver Vina, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Round is short. This could be two. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Wow, that's what you want to see from your middle infielders. A really nice turn. But the feed was great, too. He feels...
Now batting, catcher, Carlos Mota.
Well, to second, this could be two. Scooped up to second. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Oh, I'd love to see a nice turn on the back end of that double play. Good feet, soft hands, and a quick release to complete the play. A player with that kind of glove will be an asset to any team that drafts him.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Yeah, and every scout at this showcase appreciates a hitter that can take the ball right back up the middle. And it shows he's got a controlled swing and great timing, which is really what you want from your hitters.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in, Robbie Cruz, the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Runners going in there. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Yeah, that's just what you want to do in a showcase. Show off your strength. The scouts know he's fleet of foot. They've seen the numbers, but to see that speed in action will do nothing but help his stock.
Now that's popped up. Vina shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Charles Hampton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Runner breaks for third. Chopped weakly to the left. Bends down and he barehands it. He throws home. Safe. So digging in now, Austin Dozier. He singled his last time up.
Austin Dozier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit at third. He's got it. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Man, just when he was trying to get...
5-2 the final today. The West Prospects took the lead in the second inning.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first year. With the 17th pick, the Kansas City Royals select Austin Dozier, a shortstop from the West region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait, while being selected, is a major milestone.